there's a very strange energy in the air with the Mercury going retrograde in Leo. It does aspect Black Moon Lilith, but it's backing away right now. But the Mercury in Leo makes us start to be in touch with our inner child, which isn't always easy. It's really having to do with our identity and our like magnetic, true, like north ambition. And anyway, but see, that's a tough subject matter for us all because we kind of get hijacked of our mission and our potential. See, with Leo, it's about potency, and that is our potential of our ability to shine positively as maybe that's our natural state. To be our natural state, to be ourselves, that allows all else to be what it could possibly be because the freedom is there. So, but this is a very controversial subject matter. We are living in a world full of
Hi, you. Come on, big baby.
my little sweetheart.
Come on. Oh.
I need to get her food. Pardon me for a minute while I do this. She's probably going to visit me or maybe lay down and be patient with me. Anyway, there isn't any way to win the most intense war that's coming up, the spiritual warfare, unless you practice love. Now is the time where it's hard to tell who's who and we don't know which way is up or down, kind of thing. Now, I'm here to tell you that you cannot rely on the ecology that looks human out there. It's not human. I would say loosely the human ecology, what you see out there. No, it's not human. There is a backdrop and it's activating very, very aggressive. If you don't know about it, babes, there's spiritual possession happening. It's really hard to explain how that literally people have been turned into weaponry. It's much worse than any like real science being used against us because we don't really know our ass from a hole in the ground. That alone, see, our ignorance is a very bad weapon against us. But that was part of the programming to keep us all in the dark. Now, this is nobody's business but the individual. See, you have, as an individual, a profound responsibility.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, sweetheart. No, no. Ooh, we're just putting the wrong kind on.
Speaking of spirit, this is a very difficult place to navigate unless you meditate. I would love to express that. I don't come across people that know what I know about that. What the hell was that? Did you see that? My cat's hair floating in front of the camera. It's really disappointing to me. That's where I'm having to take a stand against people. And it has brought me into my practice more intensely, like, say, more disciplined. We're just up against it here in the West, full of insane people who have not opened an account with reality. There's a lot of really paranoid people. Now, where I live, it's a version of the world that shows up through the ecology of people. But I call it the world condensed, and it is swill. It is the fucking of the worst types that could ever manufacture up and call itself a civilization. These people are not civilized. There isn't a civil bone in their body as far as it's civil meant human. And so having said this, you guys, I know I spent a lot of my time with my cat and everything. She's actually autistic. She does not jump. I've never known a cat who does not jump. She kind of slinks and crawls up, and then when she gets down, she kind of inches down, and she gets hardly a few inches down, and she plops down. I'm telling you, she's really, really, really unique, and I love her so much. And now, getting back to creating a vortex that is indestructible, you cannot destroy it with a fire, even. Now, there's where we get some phenomena where, in an actual fire, some people's homes survive and some people's just certainly don't. And anyway, that is nobody's business but the higher ups, and the relationship there that each individual may have with that. Really, that's just what is going on. Okay, so now, having mentioned that, there's a fire on this mountain, on this mountain range. It's about, well, I would say it's only 5 miles as the crow flies, but it takes a while to drive out there. It's kind of far. There's canyons and mountain ranges. Anyway, it's probably farther than that. So I was just talking to try to let people know that there's extremes going on right now, and there's clashing going on right now, in where there's, like, I would say, like a scene where there's really it's an oil water mix. You have spirits, you have people of spirit, the human spirit, and then you have people that are non-human. They have an access to that spirit. They don't even know how to talk about some things, and people that talk through their intuition and their intuitive minds, and who maybe they're into astrology and working attitudes of self-sufficiency that goes beyond material wealth and, like, that kind of grasp, because I'm here to tell you that you can find yourself in some heavy-duty positions on this plane, and if you don't have your vortex together, then it can really highly affect you. You will lose, period. It's important to keep your shine and your sheen coming from the inside out. See, it's not the exterior world that's going to get it. That's the good point to make, and it's hard to learn that. But see, now, what are we going to do where on the earth where it just seems like that there isn't enough community that bands together about sanctuary, about people who hold sanctuary as an energy, frequency, vibration. In fact, like the shamans or gurus inside of ashram, called ashram or ashram. If you were to look at that word, babes, the real configuration in there, if you're confused, it's called as am, and it's about resonation. If And so that's where I'm looking at. It's like, you know what? It is natural that I do not let people into me that can't resonate very well. It's just natural. And it's tough. It's really difficult for me to find alignment. I have to really, it's akin to, see, the higher vibrational frequency. It's actually, it appears that it's staying still, but it's actually a very highly tuned wheel that's tuned to the very light, the true light of day, which is, it reminds me of, how the wheel that spins and it begins to look like it's standing still because it's hit the same frequency of light in the room. But I'm talking about the faster light that is even faster than the speed of light, because it's really, you're a thought in the thought realm. And this is where you can be highly penetrating. See, I don't have trouble right now. I understand what's happening as far as my understanding and my sanity and everything. I don't have trouble with understanding what has gone on with dealing with highly karmic people. The population is extremely sick spiritually. And see, I'm here to tell you, I'm not here to deliver karma, but I'm here to tell you, people get karma. You're a kind person. You seem like you lose all the time, and you finish last, and it's never an ego saying that, like it likes to say, I told you so, or has a boast about that. Really, it's just, there is such a disappointment happening about, for instance, in my community. It's looking like the war of the worlds. It's very potent in my area, and but there's signs that some people are saying, no, we represent the sanctuaries that keeps us as healthy as possible. Really, that's the movement, because man, it's just horrible to be around so many fucking sick people all the time. I would love to gain support, but it's hard to get support from the population who's totally sick. If it's not like a literal disease, people are struggling with all kinds of disease that's coming from being hit at all angles. A lot of people are unaware, and they do not live knowing what's happening and just avoiding getting caught in it. Say, no, for the life of me, for my health, I will not consent. I will not go with the program. No, I don't want that drink. I'll just take some water. No, I don't even want that kind of fucking water. No, let's not do that. Instead of let's do it. See, most of mankind's illness is restlessness, because they have energy that they don't know what to do with it. It's pent up. Nobody is hunting and gathering, for example. They're not even doing their own gardening. Okay, so in the USA, it's not known. It is known that these are some of the sickest people. Their lifestyles, it's like they're just being separated away from being healthy, because they're not being active. They're being strung out on all levels. It's okay. So I'm sorry, going on negatively talking about it, and here I need to get my cat fed, and this is kind of where we're at, is to not only communicate about it, but the communicating is for healing. You're having a feeling, you're feeling it, and then you want to heal. You want to create a vibrational frequency of support, maybe. But see, are we able to do that? Are we really doing that? Babes, that's what this is for. Now, it can't be that, no way, it can't be that it remains weaponry for the enemy, where your freedom of speech, you're very, very, it's really like this horrific thing, because sticks and stones, right, break your bones, but words will never hurt you. Whatever happened to that? Well, what it hurts people, it triggers them when they're wrong. And anyway, justice will be served to people who they're being unjustly punished and treated very poorly. No, the tables are going to turn, and justice will be served. Karma is happening now. Just move out of the way. Don't fight the enemy. Leave them be. They're going to they don't like peace, and they don't like not being able to plug into somebody that's going to plug into them. I don't know how to stress this more to people, but stay away from people. Don't be a people person. Be a God person. Be somebody who knows that, the truth is is what the answer is. People sure are not. Ashram, anybody? It's going to come up pretty soon, and there's going to be people that can understand where I'm at, what I have done, and what I offer. Because I don't really want to lose out here. I might have to move eventually. I feel like I should have moved yesterday. But no, it's a shift in vibrational frequency. And so it's vital. It's vital to hold that vortex because um, nothing that is not of your vibrational frequency can get in. It's repelled. It's going to get sidetracked into something, just as some positive people would say, no, they're going to find something better to do, more on their level, and just pray for them and hope that they are protected away from being further um, hurt and maimed by what can possibly be out there to entangle with and really get sucked dry and really get pounded down by. And so there's where I offer again in the future. It's going to be like, if you can understand what I'm saying and you want to take part in the bell ringing that needs to be going on. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's like, you know, how many people are healers? How many people have healed themselves? Really, it's just kind of remained buoyant through all of the machine gunning, the constant onslaught, where it's just like, it seems like that people live oblivious and they think that it's time for you to forget or something. It's like, no, I don't forget. I am not going to eat that. I'm not going to drink that. And we're not going to just fucking go to the circus. Find somebody who you can get lost with and go to the circus. It's not happening here. And I'm not a fucking place to hide. No, nobody hides here. They see things very clear, and some people don't want to see it. I have been plenty attacked because of how bright the light is here, and it only shines and it shows their shadow more. And I have also been used, abused. Yep. And I don't know. I'm just looking at it like, well, that's mighty rotten. Some people are just rotten at the core, and they have all of this stuff that they're doing in the surface world, and they're doing the what is that called? Placating each other. And you guys are just doing strength in numbers, and I have nothing to do with you, and you have nothing to do with me. Not really. Not even if I'm being projected. No, especially with that projector system over there that you depend on, because you don't know how to meet people. You just don't. Now, I'm saying you as generally, babes, there's a non-human fucking population out there. And they do not meet people. Not face to face. It's a test to them, and they get very triggered, and all you can do is just sit and watch it and back away because it's not safe. This place is full of it. It's the human, it's not human. It's the ecology out there. No, it's not a volcano or not even tsunami that you have to be worried about how possibly if it's weaponry or if it's natural or if it's God. No, the real threat and the real worry is this ecology that is absolute poison. It is poisoning itself. It loves it. It's just at its peak of fucking up big time. It's going to do its at all cost. It's not really loyal. It's an at all cost feel. And they are not awake. So and I'm advising you people to start protecting each other by recognizing what's there. What is that? Is it light or is it dark? Is it love or is it fear? Is it a genuine soul there, or is it a fragmented soul that is just like, you have to watch out. You have to watch out. See, the only thing that's going to win now and work and heal and protect you is achieving the highest octave of love. The higher octave of love is achievable by going beyond the mind, which the mind does not have the capacity to be here right now.